Hello friends, this is our second video lecture. It will be about unification and harmonization processes. So, why do unification and harmonization processes appear? The reason is that there are a lot of different countries which have their own accounting rules, own laws, and it makes it difficult to understand financial statements for users from different countries because they were prepared under different accounting rules. That is why generally accepted accounting principles, international accounting standards, international financial reporting standards were developed. What are the benefits of harmonization and unification? Financial statements prepared under the same accounting standards are easy to read. Less resources for preparation of financial statements are needed, and it is also easier to consolidate financial statements of different entities. It is easier to compare different entities, and it's easier to control entities. Barriers on the way of harmonization and unification. There are several limitations. First of all, different countries have their own social, political, and economic regulatory basis. Secondly, different countries have their own legal systems. And the third one, different countries have their own accounting rules. That is why the differences are still present. IFRS institutions. These are regulatory bodies which promote international accounting standards and international financial reporting standards and develop these standards. There are 4 institutions involved in the process of standard setting. One of them is International Accounting Standards Board. This body is responsible for issuing international financial reporting standards. The aim of International Accounting Standards Board to develop understandable and adoptable accounting standards. International Accounting Standards Board doesn't have enforcement powers. That is why it cooperates with different governments from different countries in order to promote international financial reporting standards. Another important IFRS institution is IFRS Foundation. The International Financial Reporting Standards Foundation is a supervisory board to the International Accounting Standards Board. It is responsible for oversight and governance of International Accounting Standards Board activities. Main goal of IFRS Foundation is to develop high-quality global accounting standards and promote these standards all over the world. IFRS institutions. There are 2 other important institutions. First of all, IFRS Interpretation Committee and IFRS Advisory Council. The IFRS Interpretation Committee is responsible for issuing guidance on different accounting topics. The IFRS Advisory Council. The aim of this body is to consult different groups of stakeholders who are affected by the work of the International Accounting Standards Board. Stakeholders are parties which are interested in the financial information. That could be, for example, shareholders, investors, banks, governments, employees, clients, and suppliers also could be stakeholders. IFRS development. The first stage of IFRS development process is that IASB, International Accounting Standards Board, identify an issue that should be covered and appoints a committee from its members to work on this issue. Secondly, the discussion of the paper happens after the project of the standard is issued by the International Accounting Standards Board. It is under discussion, and all necessary comments and improvements are made during this stage. Then IASB, International Accounting Standards Board, publishes an exposure draft for public comment, which is available for all interested parties, all stakeholders. And after the receipt of comments and any other improvements are made, the IASB publishes the final text of the new International Financial Reporting Standard. So this is a simplified version of IFRS development process. However, it helps to understand the basis how the international financial reporting standards are developed and adopted. So this is the end of our lecture number 2. I hope it was useful. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.